3. So this will be the last section of these components here. So on the contract execution date, October 24th, 2020, the tenant makes an additional payment of $2.5 million to the landlord as a security deposit. That deposit will be returned upon lease termination, of course, assuming that any of the particular clauses are met. Now, what do we do here? Because the security deposit is expected to be returned to the tenant, what you would do is capitalize that as a receivable and not consider it a component of the contract, because you are technically not paying that money as a rental expense to the landlord. It is just simply a commitment up front to showcase that you are going to move forward with this lease, and then they will return it upon the end of the agreement. So you can effectively just recognize it as a receivable long-term on your own balance sheet. And I believe this is the last one. The lessor is going to require insurance payments on a biannual basis. So the lessee is basically paying the lessor for their rental insurance every 6 months. The cost of the insurance to the lessee, to simplify this contract, is going to be fixed in nature. So the lessee is going to bill the lessee $15,000 every 6 months, no matter what their quote is for rental insurance. The insurance is for the benefit of the lessor, right? So the lessor is the one who owns the building. So that insurance payment is going to their own property insurance. So because of all of this, this is technically considered a lease component, right? Because this is going to be paying for additional fees associated with the asset, and it's in the benefit of the lessor. So because these are fixed payments, we are going to capitalize these alongside the rent and combine them together. That's going to be our fixed obligation as we move forward within this lease. So both of these, because imagine if you didn't itemize this in a bill, obviously the rent is going to be $500,000 every 6 months. You have $15K for insurance. If they just sent you a bill that was $515K, you wouldn't necessarily know what was insurance or what was rent, but both of them are technically fixed in the contract as you owe this for renting the space. So because of that, that is going to be considered a lease component that you would capitalize on.